Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa. Kenya yetu hakuna matata kabisa.
We are back again, Kenya in the Park.
Yep.
Kenya in the Park version 2. Now hit me with some stories.
Well, Kenya in the Park, the
on,
only
Lydia.
place to be. Well, Kenya in the Park 2016 was a massive success. It's something that we did not anticipate at all.
No.
Even though that's the same thing we said about 2015.
15 last year, yeah.
Yeah, because last year we had just over 3,500 people came last year. The year after, before 2015.
Yeah.
And the miracle for us 2015 was the fact that it was raining, but we still had more than 3,500 people came, and they actually stayed.
They didn't leave.
They didn't leave. But even that one, we were still overwhelmed. We were like, wow, all these people, where did they come from? Now came 2016.
Go on.
We saw something that we've never seen. We had people write, because we asked for feedbacks, and we had people write feedback, and they're like, this is just like a carnival. This somebody said that the only time you've seen such a crowd was in like rugby. Someone said they've never seen such a crowd. Kenya show.
Yeah, in fact, I met some of event organizers, and he was introducing Kenya in the Park. He said from his heart, ever since he started doing it, he's never seen anything like this. And I was so proud.
Yeah, that
being the second year.
Yeah,
it was great.
Being the second year. So they were counting. Someone like Mr. Seed even had himself, he was counting, and he said when he got to 5,500, he gave up.
Yes.
He was like, okay.
Yeah. Not only Mr. Seed, the other people also who were doing the clicks.
Yeah, for us, it was 6,200. That's
yeah.
how many people were counted on the day. But because we're only counting people coming in, so it was 6,200 that were clicked on the day.
What is your main objective or your main goal for Kenya in the Park?
Is to get investors. For us, is to actually see Kenyans, and not just Kenyans, but people who have interest in investing in Kenya, or we want to see a lot of Kenyans invest back home.
How many businesses would you say you attracted this year, apart from last year?
Nearly 49?
Yeah. Last year we had like 25 stalls for businesses. But this year we had 42 stalls for businesses. So we increased in the businesses, but we decreased on food. Because the reason why we decreased on food this year was we wanted all the food vendors to make something for themselves.
At the end of the day, everybody wants to go home happy. Yeah.
Okay, now I can see you have added something new again. This is, yes?
Yeah.
What is that? Let us just flash it. Let us see it.
Karibu. This is Karibu Kenyans in the UK magazine. Actually, the first edition. And this was meant to be launched on the 30th of July.
Yeah.
But we didn't launch it on the day. But we had like a leaflet to take around to show people that this is what's happening.
Coming up,
It's coming up.
Information.
But it's out now. It's up now. It's been distributed a lot in London, but we just don't want it in London because it's a diaspora thing. So we want it in America, Japan, Germany,
Ireland, Scotland,
anywhere that it can get.
Is this part of Kenya in the Park, or this is a separate entity?
Separate entity.
But you can also run stories about Kenya in the Park.
We've got stories for 2015 here.
Yeah.
The next edition is coming up. We'll have stories for Kenya in the Park 2016 as well.
Right.
But it features more on advertisements, especially companies from Kenya and other parts of the world. It's a good platform.
last year you had bands. This time you didn't have band, but you had nice things. You know, young kids. You know,
Yes.
dancing and drummers. Drummers they're from Ghana.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, well, drummers are, because I'm a drummer personally, okay, that's what I do. And I found out a lot in this country, we don't have drummers from Kenya. That's why Mercy was saying that it's only me she knows that does that in schools. We don't really have Kenyan drummers. We have from East Africa. But what I want to say now is I want to say thank you to every single person that came to Kenya in the Park. I know that there's a lot of, on Facebook or social media, a lot of Lydia, Olet, and Mercy Kiminta and Team Kenya in the Park, but there's no way Kenya in the Park would have happened without you.
Yeah.
Because if you decided not to come, another
Yes.
person decided not to come,
Yes.
1,000 people decided not to come, we will not have Kenya in the Park.
That's right.
So Kenya in the Park was a great success, but it's because of you.
Yeah.
So we thank you very much for coming to Kenya in the Park. We thank all our supporters. We thank all our helpers. We thank all our volunteers. And I know it's not fair to call some people's names and leave some people out, but there's this lady called Lydia. I cannot not mention your name. She was one of the volunteers. And there's Julian as well, one of the volunteers, and PK. These people worked themselves off. And the little boy, who is only 15 years old, and he was working like he's 20 years old, Salim. And I thank you very much.
Yeah, it got to a point
everybody.
where they couldn't walk anymore in the night.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Let
we
us
thank
talk
everybody.
about the lady who was going around with the microphone. Now, where did you get her?
Debbie!
Well, her name is Debbie. She attends one of the churches, one of the Kenyan churches. She's just, I wouldn't say she's good. I would say she's perfect. She's so good. We put her on the spot. She's never done something like that before. There were some people that we put on the spot, and the way they delivered was incredible. So we have Debbie. Thank you very much, Debbie. We also have Odongo as well, who worked with Debbie. And thank you very much as well, because these are people who have never worked in such a crowd.
And they're young people.
And they're young people who are coming up, inspiring
Yes.
the youths,
Yeah.
showing the youths that, come on, we can do something positive in the community. And also the DJ was, I don't know how many times he called to say, thank you for giving me this platform. And it was, everybody have been saying, you guys had the best DJ. Are you still going to have those DJs? So we had two Simon Rocky, and
DJ Gitch
as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And
and our
also
MC.
the MC, James Smart.
Are you going to have more Kenyan music next year?
Yes, we're going to have. 2015 we didn't have that.
Yes.
That's what Mercy was trying to say. That
It
on
was
stage
just-
we had loads and loads of entertainments. We had so many. The feedback was we didn't have enough music.
Yeah.
So 2016 we tried to have to have time for music, but what we saw as well again 2016 was as much as we had time for music, there was not a lot of Kenyan music. That's the feedback again that we've got. There was not a lot of Kenyan music.
And some
played.
people are angry.
And some people are angry. Yes, we got that. So we took the advice for 2015 that we need time for music, which 2016 we had. But again, 2016, as much as the time we had, again, like I said, there was not enough of Kenyan music. So 2017, we are all learning. This is just a learning curve for all of us.
And we depend on the feedbacks, anyway, from anybody. Because if it's not from your feedback, there's no way we can improve.
Yeah, we can't improve.
So we thank you so much for your, what do we call it? Positive criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the negative ones, it's okay. Bring it on. We'll take it and we'll work with it, because that's how people learn and people succeed. So we thank you very much.
It's in the park. People they want to be entertained. 2016, come on board. By the way, we've got best dressed woman, man. We still haven't given them the present yet. So next year, 2017, please get ready.
And
your
when
children,
is it?
the grown-ups, there's still a competition.
When is it?
5th of August.
So next year we all
2017.
see you
2017. The
5th
weather will be fantastic.
August.
It's summer in the
2017.
UK. The people who are trying to get the tickets, this is the high time. The hotels, we're going to put up the hotels, the directions and everything. Let's get ready. We enjoy ourselves, because that's all about life. And we thank God.
It can only be
God.
God.
Yeah.